Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to start new poem. Its title is What Became of Them. What it means, what happened to them. Okay, so this poem is related to two rats. Let me ask you a question first. Look at the screen. Do you know who are they? Yes, they are the famous cartoon characters Tom and Jerry. Tom is a character of a cat and Jerry is a character which belongs to a rat. Yes. So today's poem is also belongs to two characters of rats. Let's begin. Let's start the recitation of the poem. He was a rat and she was a rat, and down in a hole they did dwell, and both were as black as the witch's cat, and they loved one another well. He had a tail and she had a tail, both long and curly and fine, and each said, yours is the finest tail in the world, expecting mine. Now I'm going to explain these two stanzas. In very first stanza, it is about he was a rat and she was a rat. It means that one rat is male and one rat is female. And where do they dwell? Dwell means lived. So they lived in a hole. And both were as black as witch's cat. Witches means here a magician, a lady magician, okay? So they are like the cat which is normally in black color. Yes, so they are as black as witch's cat. And they loved one another well. It means they both loved each other. He had a tail and she had a tail. It means both are having tail. As usual, mouses or rats are having tail. Yes, both long and curling and fine. It means both are having long and curly fine tail, and both are very proud of their tail. So that's why they used to tell that yours is the finest tail in the world, expecting mine. It means I am having the best tail, which is curly and which is fine and which is long one. Yes. Now just move forward for the next page. Yes. He smelled the cheese and she smelled the cheese, and they both agreed it was good, and both remarked it would greatly add to the charms of their daily food. So he ventured out and she ventured out, and I saw them go with pain. But what happened to them I never can tell, for they never came back again. Now I'm going to explain these two stanzas. Okay? He smelled the cheese and she smelled the cheese. It means both of them smelled the cheese and they both agreed that it was really good. And both remarked it would greatly add to the charms of their daily food. If they are able to get more cheese in their daily food, then it will add some charms in their daily food. So for adding this charm in their daily food, he ventured out and she ventured out. Ventured out means went on a dangerous journey. So both started their dangerous journey and I saw them go with pain. After that, what happened to these two rats, I cannot tell you. Who is I here? I is the poet. Here, poet is anonymous. What is the meaning of anonymous? Anonymous means an unknown person whose name is not mentioned here. For they never came back again. It means some mishappening done with these two rats. What is it? Do you have any idea about it? Yes, it might be possible that any human being or any person caught these two rats when they are stealing the cheese. Yes? So this is how the poem ends in a sad note. So in this way, we have finished the recitation of the poem as well as the explanation of the poem. Now, what we have to do? It's now time to write down the question answers related to the poem. So very first, we will do the glossary part of this poem, and then after we will continue with the question answers. So write down the glossary in your English notebook. One thing you have to be careful about your handwriting and your spellings. So write down in the first line the poem name, what became of them, and then write down the heading glossary. First word is here, what became of them. So it means it is the meaning of the title itself. The meaning is what happened to them. Yes? Now write down the second one, did dwell. It means lived. Third one, witch. Witch means a woman who is thought to have magic powers. Fourth one, ventured out. Ventured out means went on a dangerous journey. Journey means yatra karna, okay? कहीं घूमने जाना. But here is written dangerous journey. It means किसी खतरे वाली जगह पर जाना, okay? Now the last word is here anonymous. Anonymous means a person who is not known. Means an unknown person. Unknown person means जिसे कोई जानता नहीं है, okay? Now we will move forward for the question answers part. Very first, write down the heading question answer. Write down the first question. Look at the first line of each stanza. In what way are the lines the same? The first line of each stanza refers to the male and the female rat. Yes? Now write down the question number 2. In what two ways do the rats look like each other? Answer. Both the rats were black and had long curling tails. Question number 3. Were the rats proud of their tails? How do you know? Answer. Yes, the rats were proud of their tails because they told each other, yours is the finest tail in the world, expecting mine. Now the turn of question number 4. Did they eat the cheese? Why did they want it? Answer. Yes, they may have eaten the cheese. They wanted it because they thought it would add to the charms of their daily food. Question number 5. Was the poet sad when the rats went? How do you know? Answer. Yes, the poet was sad when the rats went because she says, I saw them go with pain. Now it's done. Now it's time to write down your homework. Your homework is prepare chapter number 4, A Dog Loves Cake, for the assessment 4. So you should prepare the glossary, question answers and textbook exercises for the assessment. Thank you. Keep smiling and keep learning. We will meet you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.